In this video, we will introduce how to solve this equation using three ways. The first method is to solve this equation by using algebra. The second method is solve it by using a graphing calculator, and the third way is solving it by using an equation solver. So the second way and the third way are both using technologies, while the first way is solve it by hand. First, let's see how to solve this problem by using algebra. Okay, on the left side we have two logs, and on the right side it's a number. So what we're going to do is write the two logs into a single log, since they have the same base 2. Right. So using this property, log with base a of m plus log with base a of n, this is equal to log with base a of m times n. This is the product rule of logarithms. Okay, so using this property, I'm going to combine those two logs into one log. Log with base 2 of, I'm going to multiply the two arguments together. I have x times x minus 1 equals 1. Okay, now we have a log equals to a number. Now we're going to turn this log form into the exponential form. So the base will be 2. Right? The exponent is the answer to the log, which is 1 equals what's left, x times x minus 1. Right, now we turn this equation into a quadratic equation. Distribute here, 2 equals x squared minus x. Move the 2 over, x squared minus x minus 2 equals 0. And then solve this equation by factoring. You have x plus 1 times x minus 2 equals 0. Two solutions, or two possible solutions, let's be precise. So one possible solution is -1, and one possible solution is 2. The reason I said it's possible, their possible solution, is because we need to check if the answers we get will make each argument positive. So I want to see first, -1 will make each of the arguments in the original equation positive. So if you plug -1 into the first argument, which is the argument of log base 2 of x, you will get log base 2 of -1, which is undefined. So that means -1 cannot be a solution, because that's making one of the original logarithmic expression undefined. Now let's check the other answer. X equals to 2. So similarly, you want to plug it back into the original equation to see if 2 is making each of the original argument positive. Okay, so if you plug in 2 here, that's positive, right? And if you plug in 2 into x minus 1, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, still positive. So since this 2 is making each argument positive, that is a solution. So here we only have one solution. You can say the solution set is 2. It's a set with only one element in it. Okay. That's how to solve this by using algebra. Now let's look at how to solve it by using a graphing calculator. To solve this using a graphing calculator, first you want to write two functions. The first function will be y equals the left side of the equation, and the second function will be y equal to the right side of the equation, which is 1. Okay, so we have a system of two functions, let's say. The first function is y equals log base 2 of x plus log base 2 of x minus 1, and the second equation is y equals 1. And we're going to graph this system on a graphing calculator, and wherever the two graphs intersect will be our solution or solutions, depending on how many points the two graphs intersect. I'm going to graph using decimals, www.decimals.com. Here I am at the Decimals website. I'll go to graphing calculator. Okay, I'm going to type my two equations over here. So first one is y equals log base, underline, base 2 of x, and plus log another base 2, so underline 2, then x minus 1. Okay, that's my first equation. Second equation is y equals 1, and I want to see where these two equations intersect. And you can tell they only intercept at one point, which is 2, 1. You can tell 2, 1 here. Notice that the 2 is the x value and 1 is the y value. So since we're solving for x, this 2 will be the solution. So the solution is x equals 2. Or you can say the solution set is 2, the set of 2. Okay, the third way I'm going to introduce is to solve this equation by an equation solver. One web-based free equation solver is called Wolfram Alpha. So the website is www.wolframalpha.com. The web page looks like this. All we have to do is type the equation we need to solve in here. Okay, so it's log, with base 2 I'm going to do underline 2 of x, and plus log with base 2 of x minus 1 equals 2, 1. That's the problem, and I'm going to press enter. Okay. Now first check if your equation is correct. Okay, it seems like it is the equation we're trying to solve. And here they give you the graph, and also you can find the solution. X is equal to 2.